Hi everyone, welcome back to Stamp with Anna. And today I have, if you can bear it, another card with the Hey Chick bundle. I'm just loving these chicks. The Hey Chick bundle, I understand, is not carrying over in the new catalog. However, the Hey Birthday Chick is. So if you want the Hey Chick set, you really need to get that as fast as you can. They are while supplies last. And here is the Hey Chick set. It has these 3 chicks and this egg. It says, "Hey Chick, you're a good egg and have a happy day." And then there is a set of coordinating dies that goes with it. And obviously there's a die to cut out all of the chickens and the egg, and there's a couple other eggs, and there's some chicken feed, and there's a corn stalk. I have one here I was going to use, but I didn't. It cuts out the fence here and this corn stalk. And then there's a little barn. It's just a great little set. And there are these 2 other elements. This is a sign, an embossed sign, and this is an embossed tree stump. And I am using those on today's project. This project is less about the design of the card and more about the technique, because it's a really cute little card. It opens up this way, and there's your card. I just thought that was cute. A different way to have a fun fold. So let me get started, and I'll show you how I made that. The card base is a regular card base. It's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then to make this little mechanism here, I used this stitched nested labels dies, and I used 2 that nested nicely, and there's a bunch of them in here. You can see they all nest. I haven't, they're a disaster here while I was trying to figure out which ones I wanted to use. These, I understand, are retiring, so these also are while supplies last. So I ended up going with these 2 here. And I've already die cut it because I just wanted to show you how I put the card together. So we're going to go with that, okay, rather than waste time die cutting. So here are my 2 pieces. And I'm going to attach some Stampin' Seal to them. Okay. And now I'm going to see about where I want these to be. Now obviously I don't want it to go past this line here. So I'm going to eyeball this, and I'm going to bring in, oh my God, you should see my desk. It's been quite a day. I'm going to bring in my ruler and my bone folder. And I'm going to place this roughly where I want it. Now remember, I didn't want to go past this here. So I'm going to come down about 1/4 inch from that piece right there. And I'm going to make a score line. Okay? And that line lines up with the edge of my card. And now I'm going to crease that over, just like that. So this is going to be my mechanism. How quick and easy was that? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my tear tape. Now you might have noticed that tear tape is on the retiring list. It's not retiring, okay? It is just being reconfigured. So they have changing the product, the number. So it's not retiring. So now I've put this right here. I'm going to just come in with my snips, and I'm going to cut that off. Okay. Now I'm going to press that, and with my pierce tool, I'm going to remove that. And here is my mechanism. My mechanism is going to go right about here. So I'm going to center it from top to bottom there. And with this tucked in, I'm just going to press. And now this piece is attached to the back of my card. That's going to be hidden when I put the card together. Now I should say that this is soft suede, and this paper here is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, and this is actually going to carry over. Now, usually Designer Series papers don't carry over, but this one is, and I'm so glad. I love it. It's got lots of woods and textures. It's got a tin ceiling, cement, carpeting. It's a really nice set. So I've cut myself another piece of the Designer Series paper. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to attach that to my front. I picked up on Amazon these little Velcro tabs. They're 3/8 inch. And that's what I use to close all of my flap cards like this. They're like regular Velcro. You have a rough edge, a rough side, and you have a smooth side. So I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to put, it's adhesive, which is great. And I'm going to put it right here on the inside of my card, my flap. And then I'm going to take a smooth one. I'm going to place it on top of that. And then I'm going to close this down. So now when I go open the card, that Velcro is going to stay there and be my opening mechanism. So now all we have to do is decorate our card. So for the inside of the card, I have a piece of Very Vanilla 4 by 5 1/4. And with the sentiment that says, "Have a happy day," I'm going to ink that up in Memento Black, and I'm going to just drop that in the center of my card, and then I'm going to ink up the image of the little egg, and I'm going to drop him in the corner. And now I'm going to color him in, and I did use some Stampin' blends. So this one is Ivory, and I'm just going to use the thick edge here because I can just coloring one big egg. And I'm just going to add a little bit more on the side just so it looks like a shadow. And then I'm going to use the pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to color in his little feet. Okay? And that's going to go on the inside of my card. Again, with some Stampin' Seal. And you can see that covers up my, my mechanism there. So this is just going to fold. Now, I've already done my coloring and my die cutting of my little, I love this chick. He's colored in light and dark Daffodil Delight and light and dark Pumpkin Pie. Then I have die cut out my little sign here, and I'm going to ink up the sign that says, "Hey Chick." I'm going to use some Memento Black for that. I'm just going to stamp right in the middle of the sign, and I'm going to attach that to my card. Put that right there. And then I have the tree stump, and this die cuts and it also embosses it. It has the grain, and I'm just going to put that right there. And then I'm going to put some mini Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of my chick. And where is my little Pierce tool? Just had it. There it is. Oh boy. I'm going to put quite a few there. Okay. Take all of those off. And I'm just going to put him in front of my tree stump and my sign. I might push him over just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Nice distressed wood like it would be on a barn. A great little closure here. Hey, chick. Have a happy day. I just think that is so adorable. If you have any questions at all about this project or any of the products I've used, certainly contact me through my blog, www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with whom you work, certainly let me know and I'll be glad to pop a catalog in the mail. And while you are here, if you liked this video, I'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up and if you would also subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and I'll catch you back here later for another video.